Hello, my name is Ian and I'm continuing with my videos about DMSO, but today's video will be slightly different because I will be looking at some of the things written in one of the DMSO patents. Now this patent is United States Patent 4296104, and it's basically talking about the use of urea and or ethanol with pharmaceutical compositions containing DMSO, how it can help reduce pain and do other things that's therapeutic to the body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at a few of the things in the patent. I'll just hold the page up and I'll just look at that. I got it off the internet. I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know if you can see that, but I'll try and move it in such a way that you could possibly see the patent number. Have a look at that. Well, it's a little bit blurry, but I don't know if you could. Actually, what I'll do is, to help you, I'm going to focus the camera a little bit. I'll go the other way. Let's have a look if you can see that. There you go. Now, if you look at that very carefully, it says United States Patent 4296104. Now, if you look at that down the bottom, it says therapeutic dimethyl sulfoxide composition and methods of use, and then you've got the abstract. So I just wanted you to know that I got it and I'm reading from it. Okay, now I'm a little bit blurry because I focused the camera to show you the text. Now here is a good combination in the patent that is given that will help, alleviate most of the side effects with DMSO. The method according to claim 1, wherein said composition has the following formulation. And if I go to claim number 1, the claim number 1 says, in a method for administering dimethyl sulfoxide to a host, the improvement comprising reducing the side effects of malodorous breath and skin reactions normally associated with such dimethyl sulfoxide administration, comprising the step of administering to said host a composition comprising dimethyl sulfoxide and a side effect reducing agent taken from the group consisting of urea or ethanol or mixtures thereof in the amount which is effective for the said purpose. Now there is a few other things, but here's what's I call it like the magic mixture in the DMSO patent, and here it is. I'm going to show it to you on the camera so you can see for yourself. Okay, ready? Have a look at that. Can you see that? That's from the patent. Let me just try and get it up there. There you go. Dimethyl sulfoxide, about 19 grams or 19,000 milligrams. I'll try and be as still as I can. I'm trying to get a good on it. Then it says urea, about 9 grams or 9,000 milligrams. I'm trying to get this so you can see it as best as I can. Sodium chloride, about 1 gram, and water, at least about 6 grams. And there you go. That's patent number, let's have a look, it's on page 1. It's patent number 4296104. There you are. That's the composition that the patent is talking about. Now, I'll just read you something else on the patent that has been written, and I think it's on page, let me see, I've got quite a few pages here, so I'm getting lost. Here we are. Now look what it says here. I'll just show you very quickly where I'm reading from. Description of preferred embodiments. If you look at that, look at that there. I'll just try and look that up a bit. There you are. Description of preferred embodiments. And this is how it reads. Let's have a look at the time. 5:35, not too bad. Now, it says here, the side effects which have long hindered the use of DMSO as a therapeutic agent are quite surprisingly eliminated when urea is administered with formulations containing DMSO. Even small amounts of urea are beneficial in reducing histamine release, burning and itching, localized dermatitis, drying, cracking and blistering of the skin, unpleasant breath, odor, aftertaste, headache and nausea in subjects receiving dermally administered DMSO compositions. Urea is an especially excellent inhibitor of the side effects because it is a naturally occurring substance in human and other animal subjects. Urea is substantially non-toxic and animal subjects are quite tolerant to its presence. It thus can be used with almost any pharmaceutical composition containing DMSO without fear of toxic effects. The reason why urea is effective from reducing and eliminating the above listed undesired side effects is not fully understood. It appears, however, that the urea, let's have a look at the time, 7:25. Right, let's go back. I've lost my the line I was on. Let me just go back to it. Well, I'll go back to the beginning of that paragraph. The reason why urea is effective from reducing and eliminating the above listed undesired side effects is not fully understood. It appears, however, that the urea inhibits or prevents the production of undesirable DMSO metabolites. In the case of the breath odor problem, it is known that dimethyl sulfide is a minor metabolite of DMSO and that it is expired through the lungs, causing malodorous breath and foul taste. Urea possibly prevents the breakdown of DMSO to dimethyl sulfide. Supporting laboratory experiments show that DMSO will decompose to dimethyl sulfide when heated in a test tube. But when urea is added and the experiment repeated, no dimethyl sulfide is detected. Similarly, the adverse skin reaction, such as a histamine wheal and flare, may be the result of an attack by the dimethyl sulfide molecule against mast cells in the subcutaneous layer of the skin to which the DMSO is applied topically. Urea's blocking of DMSO breakdown to dimethyl sulfide would thus account for the observed, now this is a big word, would thus account for the observed anti-carcinogenic effectiveness in reducing adverse skin reactions caused by DMSO. The enhanced penetration of DMSO solutions containing urea is possibly related to the fact that urea has a weight per volume percentage concentration at isotonicity less than that of DMSO and most other pharmaceutical agents. so that at a given weight percent of solute, compositions containing urea in combination with DMSO have an enhanced penetrating ability. The effect is even greater if the amount of solute is increased by the addition of urea to the DMSO composition. It appears that the only suitable substances for enhancing the penetration of DMSO are substances having a weight per volume percentage concentration at isotonicity less than that of DMSO, but only a few such substances produce the desired increase in penetration. Further criteria of substances which enhance DMSO penetration include water, solubility at ambient temperatures, and a molecular weight no greater than 78. Okay, we're on 11 minutes, so I've got to be quick. Substances which tend to polymerize are unstable. If the substance is to be used with DMSO urea compositions applied to living animals, it must also be relatively non-toxic to the intended animal subject. Specific substances of value in promoting penetration are found to include urea, NaCl, which is sodium chloride, KCl, which is potassium chloride, ethanol, and acetamide. Of these substances, urea is the most effective. It appears to act by opening membranes to allow increased penetration. The fact that urea, sodium chloride, potassium chloride, acetamide and or ethanol may be combined to enhance DMSO penetration is important in several aspects. Although urea and ethanol reduce or eliminate the side effects created by the administration of DMSO, some subjects will continue to have at least mild reactions to the administration of DMSO. By administering urea, sodium chloride, potassium chloride, acetamide, and or ethanol, it should be possible to reduce the amount of DMSO administered as an active therapeutic agent, since greater tissue penetration of the applied DMSO can be obtained. The ability to reduce the amount of DMSO administered without reducing the amount which is absorbed should further diminish adverse side effects of DMSO. Okay, I've only got just over a minute and a half. I'll read quick. A similar benefit results when urea, sodium chloride, potassium chloride, acetamide and or ethanol are added to the compositions which contain DMSO as a carrier and penetration enhancer for other pharmaceutical substances such as anti-neoplastic agents, analgesics, anti-inflammatory agents, anticoagulants, vasodilators, antimicrobial agents, ultraviolet screening agents, diagnostic dyes, diagnostic radiopaque agents, dietary supplements, nutrients, physiologically active steroids, and protein modifying agents. I've only got 1 minute left. So anyway, basically, to cut a long story short, urea is a very, very effective substance to be used with DMSO. It enhances penetration when it's topically applied. It also helps the DMSO not to break down or to produce a metabolite known as dimethyl sulfide, so it's good for that. And also if things like sodium chloride can be added, and I think it says up here where it says it can enhance penetration also. But anyway, I'll have to talk about that another time because I'm almost out of time. So, and urea is very, very non-toxic. It's produced by your own body and it's excreted through your kidneys. Thank you, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.